Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I am so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. I really, 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 really do. Thank you for all of the, right. That's funny. All the likes, shares, subscribes, everyone that's booking, sending in donations, doing all the things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so the channeled song, of course, it's a Lil Wayne song. It's actually an older one of his songs from way back in the day. The sky is the limit, okay? So, Collective, the Divine is definitely wanting you to know. I don't even feel like the sky is the limit. I feel like, the sky is just the beginning. But there is kind of this push or this nudge, and you may be going down a different path than normal, right? And in that song, he talks about, they tell him to get a real job. And he's like, no. No, don't worry about mine. I'm going to grind until I get it. Okay, so that might be an energy that you might be in, or you might begin to feel, like it might be kind of something that you're feeling at this time, or it might be something, sometimes we just randomly get this spark. Like I'm just seeing someone kind of like get up in slow motion. You just like get this spark and you're like, yeah, I don't know, Collective. Just take it as it resonates. But that's the song. It is a little gruesome in some areas. And it's not of the highest vibration, so don't come for me, but that's the song that was channeled. Okay. There's parts where, yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyways, moving forward, what is the message for today? Yeah, for some reason I feel like somebody's in your business. Somebody is in your business. And that's why that song is coming through. It's like, don't worry about mine. I'm going to grind till I get it. Like, you don't need to worry about what I got going on over here, Collective. That might be your energy right now. Somebody is in your business. You might be the topic of some sort of conversation, maybe multiple conversations here. But yeah, you got like either groups of men or groups of women, or like a couple men and a lot of women like sitting around, possibly smoking some weed or not, but definitely Fridays out here, okay, with steel magnolias, that's gossip. That's sitting around talking about, you know what I mean? Like somebody's up in your business and you're like, listen, yoga, big adventures, I'm balanced. The sky's the fucking limit. You don't need to worry. Yeah, back off. Gone with the wind. You don't need to worry about me over here. Okay? You don't. Because I'm a grind till I get it. Okay? Oh, goodness. Yeah. You're like, listen, I'm over here balancing my chakras, taking salt spiritual baths. I am like, burning candles and, reading all kinds of books, learning all kinds of new things. Like, you don't need to worry about you. I'm working on my shadow. I am, you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. Yeah. All right, so what are we bringing this up for? Maybe you don't know about this person. You know what? Collective, I feel like some of you, with this Jaws card, I just cut it here. Cut the deck here. And collective, I'm really picking up on this energy in which I feel like you've been a shark all along, but not like a vicious one, right? And not in a bad way, right? I don't feel like sharks are necessary, like with the way that it's like you are the apex predator, right? It's like, but you're not the predator, right? You're not out getting anyone or doing this thing, but like don't fuck with collective, okay? Because that's when the teeth come out. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you like transform from this like guppy into this shark, or maybe you just are always looking like a shark, and people just, maybe nobody's ever seen you, maybe nobody's ever seen you get out the teeth. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but yeah. You may have to say something. You may have to, and what I really feel by this is just like expressing yourself. It's speaking your truth here, okay? Especially with this, this has a lot of blue here. And a lot of red, with the jaws being written in red, that's reminding me of this, of the root chakra, right? Your throat chakra and your root chakra kind of tying in, and expressing yourself here. And that could very well be, right? This could be, that you maybe you need to have some sort of conversation, or maybe some sort of conversation is brought to you. Okay, or this could be actually just what you're expressing. Just this is your energetic expression, right? It's like, don't worry about me. I'm a grind till I get it. You know what I mean? Like it's fine. Like the sky is the limit. Like you need to know. Like it's kind of this energy collective where it either you need to know that like you just stepped into this kind of this this brand new beginning. Some of you may be feeling like it's like like the peak or the excitement, the climax is over, right? No. Okay, and just in general about your life, it's like, no, you literally just stepped into this new beginning, and I'm almost, it's like, dive into something with it. You know what I mean? Like really immerse yourself into this. And I think that you are, okay? But I do feel like there is some shadow things that you're working through right now, okay? I feel like you're definitely cleansing your chakras at this time. Yeah, we have the sacred journey here. Okay. Yeah, you're going through some sort of initiation. This is exactly it. You've been going through some sort of initiation here. Okay. Into some sort of like sacred journey. Because it could be like maybe like some sort of, maybe it's a business, maybe it is a new like practice, like it could be healing, it could be I just feel like you're creating something, you're building something, you're growing something. May have happened, you may have started this around the summertime. But there's something about like Collective, I'm almost wondering if there are like people that may be watching, right? And they may be like kind of wondering, like, whatever this is, whatever this new thing, it could be like some sort of spiritual path, it could be some sort of, practice that you're starting. But it's like they're watching, and people tend to really want that like instant gratification. They want to see results quick, right? And if they don't see results very quick, they typically move on, right? This is something that people do, and that just goes to show that that's not something that you are meant to be doing, right? It's the thing that you find that you don't give up on. Okay, yeah, the missing piece. But there's something about either other people are growing impatient because things aren't going the way that they anticipated, or you may have been growing impatient because some things in your life, or there are other people that are growing impatient because of some things in your life are not going the way that they anticipated. So just take it as it resonates here. But know that like you have been through some sort of initiation here, and with this butterfly effect, it's been the decisions. You chose to do the right thing on this journey, whatever the right thing was. Like if it was like, there's something about integrity here. There's something about like, this, I'm being reminded of this interview, and I cannot remember the little girl's name, the interviewer's name here. But she wasn't a little girl. She was probably like Zyla's age. So probably like, 12, 13, something like that. Interviewing Nicki Minaj. And what it seemed like, I just caught the end, but where, the girl says, is there any advice, if you have like one piece of advice that you could give anyone here, what would it be? And she said, well, I'm not going to give them advice. I'm going to give you advice. And she said, it doesn't matter what you do here, what you're doing right now on camera. What matters is what you do off camera. And collective, there's something, whether you've been on camera or off camera, there's something about through this initiation, you've been doing the right thing off of camera or out of, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you've probably been, again, it doesn't have to be on camera, just take that as it resonates, but in front of people and not in front of people, right? It's like when people aren't over, you're still doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's integrity. I'm feeling a lot of integrity here. And, and I feel like this is this is what's making you feel very rock steady, is this integrity and knowing that like, I'm going to grind until I get it. Like the sky is the limit. There is nothing that tells me, the only thing that tells me, that is keeping me from getting whatever this is or doing whatever this is me. It is a perception within me, or, you know what I'm saying? It's, it's all about this momentum. So, collective, you may be having this conversation with somebody, explaining this to somebody, or somebody may be realizing this about you, or, but I do feel like there is some gossip here. It's like you are, now I'm hearing, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. So, I don't know. Not to say that you're a problem, collective, but because I don't feel that way, the divine doesn't feel that way. I hope that you don't feel that way. And truly, I'm not even sure that these people really feel this way. I gotta be honest with you. I just feel like they could be concerned. This could be concern, okay, with what you're doing, what direction. Maybe because people fear what they do not know, what they don't understand. Okay. But it could also be, a little bit of envy, a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of, it could be, you know. So yeah, for some of you, this message is encouraging you to say, like, hey, like, what are you waiting on? Like, the sky is the limit. Like, what are you sitting around waiting for? Okay. That for some of you, that's this message. Okay. For some of you, this may be your message to somebody else. Like, hey, you know what I mean? It could be somebody that is, I am picking up on possibly an energy that talks a lot about the things that they want to do, but they don't ever take action. And that is because, it comes from not feeling worthy. It comes, I get it. I know where it comes from. But it may be, you may be telling somebody like, hey, like, what are you waiting on? And it doesn't have to do, that could just be, and it just one of you, I don't know what it has to do with, but somebody's going to be saying to somebody else, what are you waiting on? Okay, like, what are you waiting for? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh-wee. I'm going to tell you, though, there could have been, some sort of, like, rival energy. Collective, I feel like you were rescued here from something. Oh, dang. I've been shuffling without half the deck. That's interesting. It's not half the deck, and at the top was the divine timing here. Collective, you may be still dealing with some people here. It's funny, these cards were left out of, not all the way through. There was at one point where and the cards that are here, it's like, we have divine timing, we have self-love, we have Venus energy, which is divine feminine energy, high vibes, yin and yang, poetic justice, Biggie, which we... sold out seats to hear Biggie Smalls speak. Spirit guides, divine feminine twice in a row. Do you see what I'm saying? There's something very significant. Collective, are you leaving yourself out of an equation? Like of an equation here? Of an equation, like your day-to-day equation? Like, are you leaving yourself out here? Don't do that. Don't do that. Or this is somebody that possibly somebody else that's leaving themselves out, or leaving a divine feminine out, or counting a divine feminine out. Okay, somebody counted you out possibly. But then you loved yourself. And you stepped into these high vibes and you got balanced, and now there's some sort of justice here. Yeah. that may be also the message here, collective, is you're not counting yourself out anymore. Okay, you're not leaving yourself out, and you're not counting yourself out, which is where, you know, we have that that energy where it's like, well, you know what, whatever it is, I'm gonna grind until I get it, right? And grind doesn't mean, in this instance, I don't feel like the divine is saying like hustle, right? All those things, but it's like go get it, you know what I mean? Like go after it, put in the work, follow the guidance, and do those things, you know what I'm saying? You know, so it's a healthy grind. It's not that wounded masculine hustle energy, you see, okay? But it's you know, quit leaving yourself out, okay? That, I feel like that's the biggest message of this whole thing. It's like, I feel like you may be out telling people this, you know, don't worry about me, I'm gonna grind until I get it. Or, you know, or this may be the, you know, the energetic expression that you are, you know, putting out. But there's something, it's like, but you're leaving yourself out of some sort of equation, or something. It's like you're, you know, I feel like this is shifting. This might be changing, or you're like, yeah. So just take it as it resonates. Final messages for the collective, please. Yeah, collective, you may be stepping away from like this instant gratitude, right? Like making decisions that are more so aligned with, you know, down the road, right? Like, what's going to help me tomorrow? What can I do right now that's going to help me tomorrow? What can I do? And I was actually just talking to somebody about that yesterday. So, hey, hi, hello. But I've you know, this may be an energy that you are stepping into here, okay? And it's not even about worrying. It's not about worrying at all. There's no worry here. I don't feel any worry or any doubt. That's not it. Okay, right? It's about being in the present moment, but making decisions in this present moment that are beneficial to future moments, to future versions of you. You know, align with the lifestyle that you want to live. And this is not to say, you know, this isn't a what's good and what's bad. It's about alignment. What decisions are aligned with my goal, with where I want to be, with where I want to go, collective. And I feel like, you know, there's something about you knowing this, you realizing this, you speaking on this, or you telling somebody about this, or somebody seeing this about you, or somebody worrying about this about you, or something. And I'm also being drawn back to the fact that all this was separate from that other deck, because you are you're possibly being kept separate here, or you're like not included in, like, or they did something about not being included, or it's possible that somebody didn't wanted you to feel like not included in something, or that's a random energy. I don't know where that came from, out of nowhere, out of the blue. I don't think that mattered to you. I feel like you were fine. But that was confirmation for somebody. Like, did they really just want me to feel? Yes, they did. And that's unfortunate because, yikesies. Collective, I also feel like some of you have had some sort of vision Okay. Had some sort of vision, and it's like you may be like waiting, or like, I don't know, there's some sort of preparation. The divine is encouraging some sort of preparation here. Something significant. I heard spring cleaning, maybe getting some spring cleaning done. It's winter here, but what else are you doing? No, I'm joking. But it's like being prepared. It's like getting ready. There's something on the horizon here. There's something that is, that is on the horizon for you. And yeah. Huh. Any hootsies. All right, guys. I think that's basically the message for right now. Okay. Anywho. All right, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. We'll talk soon.